I'm pretty crazy. Am I crazy or? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But we were just like, you hear that? Killed. Were you killed? Are you thinking you're going to kill? Because you're definitely not. What's up, you guys? We're here in Raleigh, North Carolina right now. Of course, you know I'm Andrew from Moon Huggy. Behind the camera, we've got the Huggy from the Moon Huggy. We're about to check out the Dorothea Dix Hospital Cemetery. We come across this place by complete accident when we were looking for a place called Crybaby Lane. Unfortunately, that place has ended up overgrown and they've built over it. But we were lucky to find this place. It turns out there's actually a lot of rumor, a lot of lore about it being completely haunted. I mean, I don't really know if it's true. We're going to try to see if we can get some responses tonight. Who knows what could happen.
It's gonna be crazy!
Excited to see if anything happens?
Yes! As you can see, we are here. Let's go!
A worded introduction. So we're going to feature some of the footage from when we came the first time. We didn't get a whole lot, but it was an interesting little visit to come here, and we've never been here before.
We actually got most out of the cemetery.
We did, on the other side, like towards the actual woods. But there's not a lot of actual headstones here. There's a lot of plots down on the ground, but the big ones that are standing out, there's not a whole lot of those.
That's because it's all a front. It's a facade for where they're actually plotted in the back.
Yeah, this is a secret, fake cemetery.
We're about to find it out.
You'll obviously see, though, that we came and visited this bad boy when we show you the footage from later. And then there's a couple other spots around here that we're going to visit. But before we actually get cranking here in the real cemetery, we're going to pay a visit to the place where we got the most activity the first time and see if we can get anything going again. So to let you know what kind of equipment we're going to be using, by the way, we're going to be using the music box device. So that way, if a spirit or potential spirit touches it, makes it vibrate, waves any kind of hand or pretty much anything near it, it's going to go off and make a little jingle. We're also going to be using an app called Spirit Talker. A lot of people are using that these days in paranormal investigations. We're still kind of hit or miss about how much we completely trust it, but we have gotten some good responses before that seem to be accurate, so we're going to keep giving it a shot. Maybe it's an effective way to communicate, but hopefully we might even see something or hear something out loud. In 1848, Dorothea Dix visited North Carolina and called for reform in the care of mentally ill patients. In 1849, when the North Carolina State Medical Society was formed, the construction of an institution in the capital city of Raleigh for the care of mentally ill patients was authorized. The hospital opened officially in 1856 as Dix Hill in honor of her grandfather, and almost 100 years later is how long it took for it to be renamed in her honor as the Dorothea Dix Hospital. The hospital grounds once included 2,354 acres used for hospital farms, orchards, livestock, and even employee housing. For whatever reason, the hospital ran perfectly fine, but piece for piece, acres were taken by the state to use things for like development of the North Carolina State University Centennial Campus and many other projects. In August of 2012, the hospital officially moved its last patients to the Central Regional Hospital in Butner City. With that being said, it brings us to the next point of the myth and legend of Crybaby Lane. But it comes from the truthful history of the Nazareth Orphanage. Built in 1898, the shelter for Catholic and Methodist boys opened as a seminary in 1902. Tragically, in 1958, the hospital caught fire and claimed the lives of over 300 of its inhabitants. According to legend, the fire started by escapees from Dorothea Dix Hospital. They say that to this day, you can still hear the cries and wails of the children who were burned alive, and they also say you can even smell the burning building through the field. So we don't know if there's actually any legitimate activity out here or not. The only thing we know is that on the internet, and there's been reports historically about people experiencing spirits out here, seeing like phantom white spirits walking and hearing voices or cries out loud. Because, and I'm going to put some more history about this, but as I've already said, the Dorothea Dix was a mental hospital or an asylum for a very long period of time. A lot of people passed away, a lot of people were buried out here, and you just never know really what could have happened over the years. But because we have no idea what could have happened out here, even though we don't always want to just trust and believe people's reports, we don't want to also discredit them. So that's why we're trying to do these investigations and being as honest as we possibly can. I grew up loving watching ghost hunters. There's a lot of TV shows that kind of sensationalize things a little bit, we feel like. And for people who are trying to take paranormal investigations serious, we only want to display things that we feel is really honest and genuine. So hopefully we get something, and we're just going to give you the most raw and try to be as unedited as humanly possible and hope you guys enjoy. But with that being said, if you're enjoying what you're watching and you want to continue to see more, please subscribe, hit that button, hit the like, comment something, and share this bad boy.
Do it now!
Film you or take a picture? You're just moving around a lot.
Yeah, film me.
Okay.
I can be your spooky ghost model.
Basically, we've come back to the area over by the woods that we got the most activity the last time we were here on our first little visit. We've got as I said, the music box is over here going. She's got Spirit Talker on in her hand. So we're pretty much going to begin the investigation and start asking some preliminary questions. First things first, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Andrew.
I'm Huggy.
Yeah, that's right. And if there's anybody here, we are not here to harm you. We're not here to offend you. We would just like to speak and see if we can get to know anything about you, and if you are here, why you're still here.
It just said now. I have my phone on silent.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
it said now.
Now, yes, now is the time. Please come through. We would love to hear what you have to say and just know that you're here with us.
Please definitely continue talking with us if that is you, or maybe it's just random responses that we're getting right now.
What does cabin mean to
Elijah.
you? Elijah.
Is that your name? Is that your name, or is that someone that's close to you? Elijah, if you can confirm for us that you're here, use your energy in the device that I have on the ground there. Please touch it or wave your hand near it. It'll actually make a little song. Let me see if I can demonstrate. If light flashes over it, anything, if you can produce any energy, it should go off. So we'd like to hear that, Elijah, if there's someone here by that name. The last time we were here, we were getting quite a bit of information pretty quickly, but it seems a little...
There's bad here.
That's so weird that that said that right then, though, because I just heard something and I was like, that's why I got quiet. I heard something over in the woods right here. Well, we don't think there's bad here. Is it possible that you think that we're bad? We're not. We're not here to harm anyone, and we don't believe you're going to harm us either. We would just like to communicate with you, and like I said, if there is anyone here, you're more than welcome to come up and touch our devices, to speak with us, to say more. It's definitely really quiet out here. It doesn't feel bad.
No, it feels peaceful.
It feels peaceful. It's really pretty scenery.
Yeah. The sun just set, so we still have this ombre little sky going on.
You're my ombre. What's up, ombre?
It makes me want to climb over those bushes right there.
Oh yeah.
I got pants on.
Nothing like a little old bush.
My body is close by.
Your body's close by? Are you talking about in the actual cemetery?
Do you want us to go to the cemetery to be close to your body?
Are you not?
Would that make communication a little easier for you?
Are you not wanting us to look how much they're lightning right over there? The lightning bugs are just going crazy right in this. Are you not wanting to communicate too much in this particular area tonight?
It's up to 25.
Elevator.
Elevator?
Elevator. That could be a symbol for something.
It could be.
Like,
It could be a random
They're
thing.
on a higher or lower plane.
It could be a random thing, or it could be referring to the fact that, like, in the hospital, elevators and something, you could have potentially, they could have died in an elevator. Anything's possible like that. You never know. If there is someone here, if Elijah, if you're here, or if you're a woman, a man, please confirm for us, touching that device like I just made it go off. That's weird. What I just did. Maybe that was something. Who knows? Maybe that was just very ironic.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing.
Are you seeing spikes of any kind?
Not right now.
But you had?
Yeah, it was 26 when it said elevator.
Interesting.
I want you out.
You want us out? You want us?
Uncomfortably.
You want us out of this particular location? Then?
Quiet.
Oh my god, it doesn't like my singing.
Oh no!
You
No!
don't like my singing?
How dare you? How dare you insult my huggy? No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, are you trying to say something to us? Do you want us to leave this area?
How dare it say quiet right after I sang a little song?
Can you confirm anything else if you actually want us to leave? We're going to need a little bit more than that.
Or else I'm just gonna keep singing to you.
Well, yeah, you could do that.
Do you know where I'd like to go?
Dougie! Calm down, calm down.
Oh my god.
Calm down.
It does not like my singing at all.
It's okay. It's alright. See, could you do that again for us, please? If you don't like our singing, make it go off one more time. I
I have a lot of huggy songs that I've written. that I wanted to show you.
If you want to hear her singing,
now I feel discouraged.
if you want to hear her singing, come stomp near the music box or do something. Make it where we can know you're dancing, you enjoy it. And if you do make the music box go off, we will do a dance for you.
Unless you hate it.
Chicka. What does it say?
Tattoos. Oh my gosh.
No,
they said
freaking way.
tattoos.
No, wait, turn the camera. That's freaking crazy. It said tattoos, as you can see. Leo. Tattoos, Jesus. I have cross tattoos on my face, tattoos, and then it says Leo. Is there somebody here named Leo? Leo, if you're here, please come touch this music box if you can for us.
As far as astrology goes, neither of us are Leos.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Seriously. Hold on. I really appreciate you if that was you acknowledging that I have tattoos and pointing out I do have a Jesus tattoo on me. I do have a cross on my face. Lake? Are you thinking about a lake? That could just be random. You never know.
So actually, there is a lake right down the street. It's called Lake Johnson. It's one of my favorites, and I can't believe I forgot. But anyway, back to it.
But like when it says stuff like tattoos, you're talking about like the Jesus and stuff, that's something that we really believe might be something. Especially
since they were right after each other.
Yeah.
If it was timed responses, then
yeah,
it wouldn't have said it right after.
Leo, is that you? Are you telling us that you want to go to the lake, that you missed the lake? One thing also is the music box went off right after it said quiet, and you started singing again, and the music box went off. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then it points out my tattoos and stuff. Can you say anything else about me?
I think maybe we should stick to the songs.
No, I don't want to make them upset. Do you like it when I sing to you, baby? Would you want to hear me sing another song? Yeah. I can keep on singing if you want me to. I can do it all night long, yeah. Well, hey, it didn't go off and didn't tell me to shut up.
Yeah, because your voice is so much better than mine.
Oh, stop it. No.
Look at the freaking star over here. Perform another song.
Yeah, y'all like that. Maybe they do like it. Maybe, who knows? You never know. Can you tell us anything else? Picture? You think she's taking a picture of me? She's not taking a picture of me right now. She's filming me while I'm communicating with you guys. We're getting you on camera right now.
So if you can show yourself to our camera, we would really appreciate that. Maybe stand right beside Andrew so we can take your picture.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Quit acting crazy. Freaking mom.
Gaslighter.
Elijah, Leo, is that you? We're about to kill. Were you killed? Are you thinking you're going to kill? Because you're definitely not. You hear that? You hear that movement over there?
Yeah.
If you're trying to scare us, yes, we're feeling a little uncomfortable when you say things like that, but we're not just going to. We're not just going to back down. First and foremost, we do believe in God. We're not necessarily hyper-religious, but we do believe we are protected. You cannot harm us. But we would just like to... You hear that? Footsteps?
No, I didn't hear that one. Oh.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I heard some rustling.
We just want to communicate with you. We mean absolutely no disrespect. We're just trying to see why you're here.
I definitely hear something.
If there is anyone who's approaching to harm us and you're alive, we are armed. Maybe they're letting us know we're in danger, but we doubt it.
Hole.
Oh God, it scared the crap out of me. It says hole. Are you talking about the graves?
They said hole up.
Are you talking about the graves? You're buried in a hole? I literally keep hearing what sounds like walking.
Yeah, me too. It makes me want to go over to the gravestones and check it out.
Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the gravestones now. You didn't set off my music box except one time, maybe twice. We appreciate the interactions that we had, but we're going to be relocating now. So we thank you for talking with us. If you mean to harm us, you cannot hurt us, you cannot follow us. But we appreciate the conversation that we've had. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go? Is there anything else you'd like to say before we relocate?
So long, farewell, I'll be to saying goodbye. Adieu, adieu, till you and you goodbye.
Well, since you haven't said anything else, we appreciate it, and we're going to be relocating now.
Church.
Church? We're near the Catholic cathedral. That's freaking crazy. We're right over here. We're literally, that's really crazy.
Burnt.
Burnt? No way! Oh my God! Are you serious?
Oh, I'm gonna cry. That really freaks me out.
Are you freaking serious? We're right over. Oh my God! We're right over here by this freaking place they called Crybaby Lane, and that is literally was a Catholic school of boys. Like I don't even know if it was a Catholic boys' school, but it was a Catholic orphanage or boarding school. We'll put the information down after this. But oh my God, it burnt down. Earl? That's the same name we got last time we were here. First of all.
Yeah.
But that Catholic school of children, like 300 children, I believe, burned to death. Oh my God, that's insane. And we're right by the cathedral.
Break.
Break?
Maybe something broke.
We're going to be relocating now over towards the school. Over towards the actual cemetery. But thank you so much for giving us that information.
Yeah, we hear you. We really appreciate you.
Please, you're welcome to come. You're welcome to come with us to the. You hear that?
Yeah.
You're welcome to come over to see us at the cemetery now, but we want to relocate to a place we feel a little more comfortable, okay? Thank you so much for giving us that. It was the craziest thing. Okay, I'm trusting this so much more now. Church burnt. Point out my tattoos, but the fact that it said church when we're by the cathedral, but the actual Catholic thing burned down, this is crazy.
Yeah, they wouldn't have known that.
Okay, we're going to be relocating now. So right now we're on our way back into the actual cemetery area, and we're going to do a little bit more before we head out of here. We just got some of the craziest responses. I didn't expect that to happen at all.
I knew it was going to be that spot of anywhere after last time.
It's so strange that it happens over there, though. I don't really know why. So we're coming up here on one of the gravestones that we came to last time, where we actually got a little interaction, and we're going to try to do the flashlight test. Where touch it, it'll cut on and cut off. We're also going to restart up the devices and then see if we can get some more communication. But this has been pretty crazy. I'm so excited that we got that on camera.
I'm glad we came back.
I am too. That was so crazy that we were able to actually get that on camera.
The words he said.
Yeah. Well, remember, you can pull it. Are you serious right now?
Well, someone's obviously here with us.
Let's reset that real quick because we didn't get that on camera. If somebody's touching that right now, can you cut it? Can you let go of it, please, and let it cut back off? Is there any way you could do that for us?
I'm not sure if it can do that.
All right, you cut it off real quick, Huggy. So basically,
See, if it flickered,
yeah.
then
Basically, she set the flashlight up and immediately it went off. Apologies for their technical difficulties. We got the flashlight set up. I'm not going to shine a light over, but we have the music box going. So, if someone here, go stand over by it, just in case. If anyone is here who would like to speak with us, again, my name is Andrew.
I'm Jess.
And we've got a device here at the base of the tombstone here that if you touch it or you wave your hand around it, any kind of sensations or frequencies or proximity, it will go off and make a musical sound. And if you are able to touch this flashlight here, which we believe that you just did, if you're capable of doing that for us, it will make the it will make the flashlight go off.
And we just want to let you know that we're here with you. We'd love if you could communicate in any way. We respect what you have to say.
And the device that we have here in her hand is actually potentially, just like we've had responses before, people should be able to speak near it, and it may be able to pick up the words you say and say them out.
Careful in here.
I was going to say it's pretty high right now.
Yeah.
Or is that 27? Yeah.
It spiked?
Whoa, 32, yeah. 27, 24.
So,
Thank you for telling us to be careful.
Well-
We definitely feel an eeriness, but also very comfortable. So you can say what you want to us. We're not scared.
am I crazy or... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy crap.
Wow. Ah!
Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you, seriously. That we really appreciate that. If you could do that, if you can possibly touch this device down here now and make it go off, make the music go off, we would
That
really...
would, I mean, you already proved yourself. We
We
definitely believe that you're here with us.
We don't
That
wanna-
would be just so incredible to know that you can use your energy to press that box for us.
I literally was watching it though, as
The
it was...
man scares me.
The man scares you?
Yeah.
Are you talking about me?
You.
I am so sorry. If you are talking about me, I am so sorry. I mean not to pressure you or to make you uncomfortable in any kind of way. I'm just excited because I slowly watched the light start to illuminate and then just high beam.
Twins.
Twins? Is there twins here right now? I wasn't just recording. If that's easier for you, could you please make the flashlight go off again? That would mean a whole lot to us to let us know that you're here.
Really just communicating in any way.
Yeah.
We know that there's a lot of spirits in here that have a lot of history, a lot of story to tell.
Yeah.
And that's what we really want to be there for you, is to channel whatever you have that you want to share.
But if you can, please come up. You did it before us already twice, but touch this flashlight, tap on it please, make it go off. It would just really help us to know that you're here. I'm sorry that you said the man scares you if you're talking about me. I don't mean to frighten you in any way, shape, or form.
If you're not talking about Andrew here, can you elaborate a little bit more? What man may scare you?
But please do, if you can. Please come turn this flashlight on one more time. Just give it a touch or make our music box here go off. Make it jingle for us. We really would appreciate it.
Grave.
What did it say?
Grave.
Grave. That's really good. We are literally standing right next to a grave, as you see, and I believe that you are giving us some good communication. We're trying to give you some time, see if it takes any energy for you to actually respond to us, to say anything. Just checking. Could you please one more time come turn this flashlight on, give it a touch, a tap if you're interested in the device that we have here. Can you tell us anything about yourself?
Buried.
Oh my God, it just said buried and the flashlight just flickered. I don't mean to scare you. I'm sorry if you see that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm frightening you. Please, you're doing a
Whoa,
great job.
What is your name? Thank you so much for all of your communication. What is your name?
You're doing a fantastic job with the flashlight, please. If you touch it real good, it'll cut all the way on. Oh, are you playing with it right now? Are you testing it? Is this where you were buried? Blink it once.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Oh my God. You are doing an incredible job. We thank you so much for this communication. Can you please possibly make our music box go off? I know you like the flashlight, but that little device there on the ground, if you touch it, tap it, do anything, we will be able to hear you. We'll be able to know that you are interested. Or can you touch it if you are a girl? Can you touch it if you are a boy or a man? Okay.
Can you show us in any way if you'd like us to try to go through the alphabet to target your name?
Because you can use any of these devices to let us know who you are, to tell us about yourself.
You're probably like, you should just read my tombstone. Silly.
Yeah.
I don't need to use all that energy for that.
Yeah. They're like, what do you need me to do all that for? It's literally right next to you, bro.
I feel like it's pushed.
Lad.
What does it say?
Lad.
Lad?
Laddie.
You know what? You know what's so funny? I said, "Are you a boy or a girl?" I said, "Lad." Are you telling us
He's a
that?
Scottish boy.
Are you telling us you're a young fella, a young lad? We seriously appreciate the responses that you're giving us. That is pretty crazy. Just like everything that was said for us before, we don't know if you're the same person who talked to us before. Probably not.
It's pretty high.
It is? It's running pretty
Yeah.
high. Are you connected to this grave right here? You said grave and buried. Keep speaking. Thinking I got spiders crawling on me. We just appreciate everything you've been doing so far. This has been really, and probably been the most directly eventful thing we've had happen so far.
Yeah, this was very scarily accurate.
Compared to, well, the only, one or two other places we've been so far. But this is really crazy.
We're starting out strong.
Yeah.
Tell us about your history.
And once
Where do
again,
you come from?
we've got the flashlight set up. If by chance you want to come over, you see I've got one too. If you want to come over and give that one a tap again, cut it on one more time. We really would appreciate it. Give us a big...
On top of the flashlight though, if you like to play games or hear music, that box right there
Yeah.
will play some music if you try to touch it.
One more time, I'll show you.
Ridicule.
Ridicule?
We're definitely not ridiculing you. We think you're doing a great job.
What the hell is that?
What?
I kid you.
Listen to this.
Listen to
We're
what?
listening to you.
I'm not trying to be crazy or funny, but I literally just saw something move. Never mind, I'm not even going to say it. Either way, what are we listening to? I'm sorry, I'm still talking. Can you make our flashlight go off on...
If it says listen, you should close your eyes and try to listen.
Did you hear that?
I heard a squeak. Is that what you heard?
Yeah. I don't know if it picked that up.
Analyzed.
Analyzed?
We are trying to look around to see if there was a squeak for any reason. Was that you?
Are
Do
you...
you feel me?
I think so. I definitely feel a presence, yes. Are you a good person?
Are you saying that you were analyzed at the hospital while you were here? We actually have failed to even bring that up so far. Were you a worker here at the hospital? Or were you a patient here at the hospital? We can try one more thing. If you were a worker, tap the flashlight or make the music box go off, please. If you were a patient here at the hospital, tap the flashlight or make the music box go off, please.
It went up higher once you said patient.
It did? The EMF scale?
Mm-hmm.
So were you a patient?
Were you ill?
Did you suffer at all while you were here? Did you have a good life? Or did they treat you well? Did you hear it?
That's just tree branches.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
a little windy.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I definitely heard that squeak though. And there's no doors around us. There's no sheds with, squeaky doors or anything.
Yeah.
So,
What did it say? Lungs?
yeah. So maybe they had an illness in their lungs. Did you die of pneumonia by chance? Or was it in a mental hospital?
It was a mental illness hospital, but it doesn't mean, this place was open from, I think, 1850 all the way to 2012. Did you have cancer? Woo woo. Can you touch the flashlight and let us know if you had, like Huggy here said, pneumonia or cancer or some type of bronchitis?
It's down real low.
So nothing currently happening, no spikes or anything.
Yeah. It was on 1. This is really interesting. We definitely really appreciate talking to you and you being here with us and showing us evidence that there is presence here.
That's the biggest thing for us, is we don't mean to disrespect you. We're very curious about life after death, and
The witch is here.
The witch is here?
The witch is here.
You never know. I mean, that could be one of those random things, but if there is an actual person that you believe to be a witch, could you please turn this flashlight on or make our music box make a sound? Or spike the EMF meter. We're just trying to see if it's possible.
It's at -15.
Yeah. Because every now and then our device is going to potentially pick up frequencies, maybe give us false positives, so we just want to be careful.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we're getting the most accurate information from you we possibly can, so we don't misrepresent you. You tired of our little flashlight game, buddy? Not working for you anymore? Well, we've definitely really appreciated everything you've said with us. We've appreciated all of your responses, and we've had a really wonderful time talking with you. I think we're going to wrap it up here shortly.
Is there anything else you want to say before we go? It's getting kind of cold outside.
Yeah, it's getting us a little bit chilly. We would technically... Did you hear that? It was like another one of those little squeaks. We would technically, relocate to another tombstone, like right over there. But in reality, I feel like, if anybody's going to come talk with us, you could probably just come do it right here, of course. We don't know, again, how it works exactly. But just, if you'd like to say anything else before we... Oh, she's tired, and so beautiful.
Ashes.
Where are your ashes? You asked us that the last time we were here.
That's true.
Are you...
Did you die in the burnt down orphanage?
Yeah.
And that's why you brought up fire near the cathedral? Are you a child?
Vision.
Vision?
Vision.
What do you mean by vision? Can you tell us? If you want to, before we leave...
Do you want us to see something?
If you want, before we leave, could you potentially show us one more sign? Can you make our devices go off just one more time, so that we already have seen proof, like, that you're here. We believe that you're here communicating with us. We just like to see if you can play a game with us, or, interact with us anyway.
We also would love some answers to the questions to lead us in any direction. So if you worked at the hospital, or maybe you were part of the orphanage that burned down.
Yeah, if you were a patient.
We would love to just know a little bit more about you. Solidify some answers for us.
And we hope you know that we are not here to frighten you, and we're not afraid of you. We're just excited to conversate with you. It's very sad that there was not only people here who we know mentally had...
Find.
What does it say?
Find.
What is it you want us to find?
Maybe
Vision.
their ashes.
Vision, find. Where are your ashes?
Looking.
We unfortunately don't really know how we could look up or find your ashes. We don't even know exactly what your true name is. We're sorry.
Can you give us your name?
It sounded like there was something going off, like
Wrestling and tussling.
yeah. I'm going to ask again. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but can you please make the flashlight go off one more time for us? Just tap it like you did before. I know it takes a lot of energy, I'm sure, but we would really appreciate if you could do that for us, please. Or again, tap our music box. You haven't tapped our music box all day, except for we did have somebody over there do it, but we're not trying to pressure you in a negative way. We get really excited when we get interactions.
Disaster.
Disaster.
Are you referring to the burn down of the orphanage?
What kind of disaster? Was it a weather-related disaster? You can tap the music box if so.
Did you face disaster here in the hospital?
If it was a disease disaster.
That involved your lungs. Oh! It's a sign.
They're making me hiccup.
We will make a noise.
You will?
Okay,
Hazel.
Hazel? Are you referring to her eyes, or is that your name? Well, we're going to be packing it up here shortly because we're getting a little spooked. But if you could, please, like one more time, seriously, if you could make one of our devices go off here, it would mean the world to us. No? You're not going to do that for us? No, a little ringy-ding? One more time if I... Just checking to make sure it's still working. Yeah. If you get close to it...
You can get close to it, you can do it EMF.
Yeah, if you get close to it, if you touch it anyway, if you put any pressure around
even temperature.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
If you put any pressure around it, if you can change the temperature around that device, it'll make it go off. But we did hear your noise that you made, we believe.
I definitely heard it.
Yeah. Well, again, my name is Andrew, and this is Jess, aka you can call her Huggy if you ever see us again. It might be a long time before we come back, but we have truly appreciated you letting us come here, letting us have this time with you. We have meant nothing but absolute respect. Thank you so much for all your responses. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. So seriously, guys, this has been a very interesting one. We
had a great time.
I did too. We hope that you guys enjoyed, and we really do. Like, if you enjoy what you see, please, we're trying to keep doing this. We're trying to see if we can take this and maybe make a career out of this one day. We just want to entertain you guys. We want to see if we can find more evidence potentially of life after death. And please hit the subscribe button, share our videos, comment.
Alerts!
Yeah, hit the alerts, hit the notification bell, and comments 100% help. If you can get this
What
video...
kind of questions would you guys like to see us ask?
Yeah.
Sometimes we just get a little tongue-tied.
Yeah, please
Especially
comment.
me.
Comment and let us know what type of things you'd like us to ask. Comment if there's any places you'd like us to go to. We're currently based in North Carolina, but we try to check out all kinds of places. Whatever you guys can come up with.
Is it?
Yeah, but with that being said, we'll probably do like another better little goodbye thing here in a second when we're back at home. But we love you guys, and we thank you for watching if you have. We really hope you enjoy. And for everybody who enjoys the spooky,
farewell.
Haha, joke's on you guys. Actually, the video is going to continue for like another 11 and 12 minutes. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. At this point, you've seen the primary investigation. But I did mention that we were going to show you what happened the first time that we went. It was our first time even coming across the place. We didn't even mean to be there. We were looking for something totally different. But if you do want to watch what happened, basically here it is. And again, we want to thank you if you made it through the rest of the video so far. We hope you enjoyed it. We're trying to be as serious and genuine as we possibly can. There's too many people that seem to be sensationalizing paranormal investigations to a point where people who are serious about it, not just for entertainment, but want to see if there's reality to all this and there's something behind the veil. There's a lot of channels out there and paranormal investigators who are just making it seem like a big entertainment show and a big joke. And there are a lot of us who really believe that there's something that could be there. So, not to crap on people, but it's a real deal. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like people trying to be a little more sincere while still being wacky, having fun, and learning the devices, learning how this whole thing works, we're still getting started, please do subscribe. We're just going to be the most us we possibly can and bring you the most real and or debunked things we possibly can bring to you and show you different places just to get out and maybe inspire you to go do the same thing and to have fun embracing the paranormal. I've talked long enough. I'm sure if Huggy was here to watch me doing this right now, she'd say, "You need to shut up. People aren't going to want to hear this." Maybe you don't. But all's the same. We're going to get into it now. We're going to get into showing you what happened the last week when we went for the first time. I hope you enjoy. And either way, subscribe, like, and comment. We'll see you later. But we wouldn't be responsible paranormal investigators if we didn't bring up cleaning your teeth.
Yeah, my shiny teeth and me.
My shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth. By the way, talk about freaking bad luck. This is the second bubbly that I tried to get out of the refrigerator and somehow clipped it on something and it just started spraying all over the kitchen.
He's cursed. That doesn't make any sense. How does that happen?
So how many's in there?
This is the last raspberry one.
Well, just hand it to me very easily. Where's some bubble wrap?
What's up, you guys? We're here at Dorothea Dix Hospital Cemetery where we're looking to see if we get any activity. It's very close to a lot of other spooky areas around here like Crybaby Lane.
Ooh. And
we're just going to test it out. We haven't been here before. We're going to try the Spirit Talker app, the music box, and see if we can get any flashlight reactions as well. So let's go! All the little gravestones.
Yeah, you can. There's so many little grave sites out here and stuff. This place has been here for a long time. And you can see the city of Raleigh over there. But out here, Dorothea Dix Mental Hospital has been a place established for a very long time. I think it was like 1870 to 19 something, but we're going to get more information on that in a little bit. But right now, we just wanted to come out here, and we've never done a cemetery before. We mean no disrespect to any of the people buried here, but we just wanted to see if we can get any potential reactions from the devices that we have, and basically just check it out a little bit. This is pretty cool. I've never seen anything like this. It looks like a big, like it's got the little tree stumps and stuff and a big piece of wood sticking out of the ground.
It's beautiful.
It is, just like you. It says right here, Quincy Carter died 1915, born 1851, so that's pretty crazy. There's a lot of different areas out here. It's always a little cool to come see like old gravestones and stuff. You never know like how long things have been here. It just gives it an extra spookier vibe than you would get somewhere that's a little bit more recent for whatever reason. Like what is this right here? 1891. Wow. What a name too. Aristarchus wow. Jenkins. I've never heard a name like that before.
Aristarchus, maybe.
This one right here is very interestingly shaped, but unfortunately you can hardly read anything that it says right there.
Maybe we could fill it out. M-Y-M-O.
It says my mother.
Yeah.
Something about 70 years there. 1850. Okay. Yeah, so that one's really old.
Like ore.
So originally, we planned to come out here and do an investigation at a place called Crybaby Lane, but unfortunately, it seems that they have developed a lot over the areas that you would potentially go to get there. And that place, I'll definitely probably talk about a little bit later what happened at it, but we're not going to get to investigate it, so it's not really that important. But because we were looking for that, we ended up here, and honestly, a spooky cemetery at night. So here's what we're going to do, you got. What did it say?
Bodies below.
Bodies below.
Which is crazy because
that is freaking crazy.
On a cemetery.
We were just on a cemetery because right now, guys, we are out here at Dorothea Dix Hospital Cemetery, and we're going to leave some of the history about that here pretty soon. But we're out here on this little stretch of land and stuff. It brings you out to a field basically, and we're going to be asking some questions and doing some spirit talker and seeing if we can get more responses. But it's really, really weird that it just said knife because I've been carrying it in my hand this whole time.
Yeah. First it says 6. And I asked, what does 6 mean to you? Is there any way that you can communicate further on that? And it said bodies below next, which we are next to a cemetery with most likely way more than 6 bodies, but maybe in this general area that we're standing right now,
yeah, there
are 6 that are unidentified.
Yeah, it's definitely, so in this area where, like I said, Crybaby Lane happened, we know that a lot of people unfortunately passed away when the orphanage burned down, and we also, what does it say, over there?
Over there.
Oh, wow.
We're getting a lot of responses, way more than normal.
We are. And over there you can see, like, off in the distance is the actual city of Raleigh, but when you come out here in these fields next to the cemetery and everything, is a lot of people passed away over the years. We have a lot of deaths that started, like, back in the 1800s and mid-1800s, and so coming out here in this fielded area, you have no idea how many potential spirits could be out here, but we just wanted to come, we want to interact, see if we can get any potential thing on footage, and just ask questions. Yeah, I just heard something in the woods. I mean, anything could be going on, but is there anybody here with us? You said knife, you said bodies over there.
Are you talking about Andrew's knife? Or maybe a knife was significant to you in a different way. There's more of us.
Where are you? So this is an unusual amount of stuff coming back to back.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should try to find Bill's tombstone.
Yeah, we can do that. Before we go back over towards the tombstones, though, I'd like to try this just for a second, just to see if anything possibly happens. So we're setting down the music box, and after it calibrates, red hair.
Red hair.
Are you saying that you have red hair? So we've got the music box going. It just said red hair.
What does red hair mean to you? Does somebody you love have red hair?
Is it possible that you can come touch the device that I just put on the ground and make it play the song that I just made it play? Is there something else you'd like to say to us? My name is Andrew.
I'm Jess. And you can definitely talk to us.
Yes, you can.
You can come open.
You can tell us all your secrets.
We are here for you.
We mean absolutely no disrespect in any kind of way. We want to know a little bit about what your life was like while you were still here. Would you like us to go back towards the actual cemetery? Is it possible that you can touch that device that I put down on the ground and make the... What's that device? That would be called a music box. And if you would be able to touch it, or if you're talking about the thing in my hand, this is a camera, and I'm recording right now. And on the ground I have a music box, and if you go over there and you touch it, or you wave your hand around it, and you make it move, it should be able to go off and make noise for us.
This device is a spirit talker app, so we can possibly hear what you're trying to communicate to us. Hopefully it's thorough and accurate.
I'm so glad we put on the freaking bug spray this time.
Not me. I didn't. And I'm getting eaten up.
So Spirit Talker, holy crap. Spirit Talker just went off and said nervous as we're walking back towards the actual cemetery right now. And
You're gonna make Dougie nervous.
yeah. We gotta go back up this way. We're on our way back right now to the actual cemetery area, and she's going to be she had to put on some bug spray because she's been getting eaten alive. You guys can't see it because it's not like a conventional cemetery where there's just an absolute truckload of headstones. They're mostly down on the ground. Yeah, so as we're actually back to the gravestones and everything, we're just trying to see if we can... We're still here? Literally as we get to the grave site. That's pretty crazy. So let's try it.
Is this one of the names you're trying to tell us? John and E.
Alright, so music. So music box. The music box is set up and the spirit talker is going. As you saw, it just said we're still here. So this is definitely a little on the freaky side, but we're going to see if we can't get any kind of responses going on.
Your name.
My name is Jess. This is Andrew.
Whoa.
Your name is John? Are we speaking to John? Are we speaking to Bill?
Bill? Is that your name?
It must be. Hi, Bill.
Can you please make the music box go off again if that's you, if your name's Bill? We appreciate you touching it and giving us a response like that. We really do. Again, my name is Andrew, and this is my fiance, soon-to-be wife, Jess, and we're just trying to see if we can communicate with you guys and get any potential evidence that there is life after death.
We're really just interested in hearing about your story and anything that you'd like to say to us. In this device right here, you can talk anytime. Definitely don't be nervous or shy. And then, of course, with that device right there, if you nudge it in any way or if you try to come.
I'm playing games.
You're playing games?
Great, we like to play games.
Yeah. After you just made the music box go off, we'd love to hear more.
Yeah. A lot of people like to see us dance when the music box goes off.
We will, if you make the music box go off again, we will do another little dance for you.
Everybody likes a nice surprise dance once in a while.
Oh yes, they do. There's nothing like a little boogie town. So once again, you guys, we're out here at the Dorothea Dix Hospital Cemetery, and we'll leave a little history on that if we get the opportunity to do so. And not far from a place, as I said before, called Crybaby Lane. But unfortunately, there has been a lot of passing out here. There's been a lot of people who have mentally struggled out in this territory, out in this location, and you know, we're just trying to be respectful to any potential spirits who may still be here at the cemetery site. And if there is anyone here and you would like to communicate with us before we pack up and leave, we'd love.
My body is close by.
Your body is close. Whoa! Did you hear some movement over there?
Yeah. A little shuffling. It could have been a bird though.
It could have been. You said my body.
Birds!
My body is close by. Is that you here that we're talking to in the gravesite? If you could, please, once again, we'd appreciate it if you would touch our music.
Describe.
What would you like to describe? Would you like us to describe, or are you trying to describe something to us?
You could describe to us where we can find your tombstone or where your body is laid to rest at, since you're the one talking to us most. I'm getting a feeling it's not this one. You can tell us directions. You can tell us your name again. Maybe it's not Bill.
Could you potentially tell us, or could you potentially touch the music box one more time and make the song go off for us one more time before we try to go to another area? To let us know you're here. Is your name Bill?
You are not safe.
I don't believe that one.
Yeah.
Ghost hunting.